Jr. had so many good shows, such as Blue's Clues, Dora the Explorer, The Backyardigans, Little Bear, Ni Hao Kai Lan, Go Diego Go, Wonder Pets, Max and Ruby, Team Umizoomi, Bubble Guppies, or how about Wally Kazam or Shimmer and Shine? Yeah, Nick Jr. was great. That is until one certain show started to take over the whole Nick Jr. schedule. In 2013, a brand new animated show started airing on the Canadian children's channel TVO Kids. And shortly after, it started airing on Nick Jr. in the United States. That is none other than PAW Patrol. You know, it's this animated show about a boy named Ryder and a group of 6 dogs that go on rescue missions. You know, Marshall, Rubble, Chase, Rocky, Zuma, Sky. I'm pretty sure most of you know what PAW Patrol is. Because ever since it came out, PAW Patrol became one of the most popular children's shows ever. And because of this, you cannot go anywhere without seeing a single piece of PAW Patrol merchandise. The company that owns PAW Patrol, Spin Master, has made so many PAW Patrol toys. From figurines to playsets to stuffed animals. And other than toys, there's also PAW Patrol books, backpacks, lunchboxes, t-shirts, shoes, blankets, pillows, bikes, mac and cheese, soup, graham crackers, fruit juice, yogurt, apples, and even video games. And PAW Patrol not only has 1, but 2 movies. Oh, did I say 2? I meant 3. That's right, a 3rd PAW Patrol movie is coming to theaters in August. Also, in 2024, they made a spin-off focusing on the character Rubble, titled Rubble and Crew. Yep, just like the Patrick Star Show, they made a whole entire animated series focusing on just Rubble. Probably just to get PAW Patrol obsessed kids to beg their parents to buy brand new Rubble and Crew toys. Because PAW Patrol is owned and produced by Spin Master, which is a toy company, by the way. So it seems like whenever there are brand new characters or settings or vehicles or gadgets or whatever, this basically means that there are now brand new PAW Patrol toys to find in stores and you gotta go buy them because they are so cool. Oh my gosh, it's just like the TV show. And don't even get me started on the time when some clown at Spin Master thought it was a fun idea to post an AI-generated slop image on the official PAW Patrol Instagram account to promote their toys. I am not even joking. This is serious. This happened sometime back in December 2025. Oh my goodness. You know, I can't believe I actually used to like PAW Patrol. Yeah, no kidding. I actually used to like PAW Patrol back when it came out in 2013, when I was 7 years old. I was a kid back then. I actually remember having some PAW Patrol toys myself. I remember having some of those little figurines where you press the button on their collar and their pup packs open up. I even remember having a playset of the lookout tower that looked like this. I even remember having a few PAW Patrol plush toys as well, including a Build-A-Bear Sky plush. And yeah, because I'm a girl, I really used to like Sky the most. But just like with Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, I eventually grew out of this show and moved on. Meanwhile, PAW Patrol started to take over the Nick Jr. schedule. Yeah, it was all of a sudden when Nick Jr. wanted to focus on PAW Patrol more than any of their other shows. Here is the main problem with PAW Patrol. This is an older Nick Jr. schedule from a few years ago back in November 2022. All this red that you're seeing right here is Paw Patrol. And now, let's look at the schedule for May 1st, 2026. Of course, we got a bunch of Bubble Guppies, Blue's Clues and You, and Peppa Pig. But then, they start playing Rubble and Crew. But after Rubble and Crew, it's Mr. Crocodile. But after Mr. Crocodile, we get 5 non-stop hours of Paw Patrol. And after all that, it's Mr. Crocodile once again. Now on to May 2nd, the next day. Starting at 12 a.m., we got Bubble Guppies, then Team Umizoomi, and of course, there's more Paw Patrol next, then Rubble and Crew, and it's back to Paw Patrol. And then there's more Paw Patrol. Of course, there's some Peppa Pig, but then it's back to Paw Patrol. And then there's more Paw Patrol, and there's even more Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Oh my goodness, so much Paw Patrol! Also, can we not ignore the fact that Team Umizoomi only aired twice at 1:24 and 1:51 way too early in the morning? Keep in mind that Nick Jr. is supposed to be made for really young children. No toddler or preschooler is going to be up this early in the morning. Not even PBS Kids is like this. Well, sure, they do have occasional marathons sometimes. Like how one day in 2019, PBS Kids played Arthur 24 hours non-stop. But after that, they just went back to regular scheduled programming. Their schedule is filled with a bunch of different shows. But with Nick Jr., it's mostly just either Bubble Guppies, Peppa Pig, or of course, Paw Patrol. Even Rubble and Crew counts as Paw Patrol because it is a Paw Patrol spin-off. Heck, even on the official Nick Jr. YouTube channel, they constantly upload Paw Patrol videos. Just look at this. This really goes to show how Nick Jr. really loves Paw Patrol. And shows that are not Bubble Guppies or Peppa Pig or Paw Patrol, they barely play. This is just like with SpongeBob on the regular Nickelodeon channel. Basically, both SpongeBob and Paw Patrol are now 2 of Nickelodeon's biggest cash cows. And unlike SpongeBob, keep in mind that Nickelodeon didn't actually make Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is just a Canadian show that Nickelodeon got the rights to air this in other countries outside of Canada. If Nick Jr. can just tone down the Paw Patrol for once. Sure, Paw Patrol may be a super successful money-making phenomenon for you, but you should also try to give other shows a chance. And please try not to play your other shows at times where kids are not awake. Guys, what do you think about all of this? Has Paw Patrol gone a little too far? Listen, I know that some of you people that are watching this like Paw Patrol, but my issue is that Nick Jr.'s current schedule is now a little messed up. Before Paw Patrol came along, Nick Jr.'s schedule was much better. Nick Jr. had a variety of shows. Will there ever be a day where Nick Jr. will start playing less Paw Patrol to make more room for other shows? I really hope so. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. See you all in my next video.